Hello everybody, I'm Michael and I work for Bleu. I stood here a couple of days ago and I made quite a frank confession to you all. I said, I like to cook, but I'm not very good at it. What I meant was not that I burn down kitchens or cut fingers off. I just meant that I think I'm quite boring. I don't really, I don't try and improve. I'm not very creative. You would have thought there's, a ton of inspiration out there. You look at television programs, cooking programs now, but actually nowadays it's all really just about Paul Hollywood choking on some poor woman's lavender biscuits because they're a little bit overdone. It's not really inspiring. Supermarkets aren't really helpful either. You walk in there and you see all these ingredients, but you don't really know what to do with any of them. It's bewildering. There's just far too much choice. So you end up going for something really safe and boring like you always do. Recipes should be the perfect way to try something new with low risk. But the choice is huge. For the vast majority of people who are like me, who look for recipes online, there is just far too much to choose from. It's a paradox of choice. About 1 million different searches go on every single month looking for recipes, so we know there are a lot of people who want to do this, but it's really hard to try and find what you want because searches are so clunky. You've got to put in individual ingredients. It's not really the right thing to do. It's like asking someone to try and pick out a piece of art by selecting the colors on the canvas. We used something called OnePulse to try and ask people about their own frustrations, and of 500 people that we polled, 88% said they wanted to be more creative in the kitchen. And a staggering 90% of people said they didn't know how they were going to do that with the tools and the ingredients that they had to hand. Our mission is to help food lovers enjoy the experience of creating the perfect meal. Meet Gordon. Gordon is a clean, uncluttered, and easy-to-use personal assistant in the kitchen. There's no complicated filtering. You just use plain English. He's intuitive, adaptive, and most important, he's just really easy to talk to. Ask for a healthy recipe, he tells you the calories. Look for something cheap, he'll tell you what the ingredients cost. Bleu, matching you with your perfect meal. The top 10 recipe and food websites get over 500 million individual visits every single month. That's huge. So we think if we can have even a small percentage of that, it can make us a viable business. Social media is going to be very important for us at the beginning. 1, because it's very cost effective for small businesses like ours. 2, because it has a huge market reach. And the third thing for us is, well, everyone loves a little bit of food porn on Instagram. Gordon has big ambitions though. Think about what he's able to learn about from the things that you tell him. He knows the cuisines that you prefer, and he knows the flavors that you hate. He knows the days that you're trying to be good in dieting, and he also knows the days that you just want to pig out and have sausages and mash. He also reads a hell of a lot of recipes. He knows that chicken tastes great with lime, and he also knows that tuna and chocolate, it's not really very good. Gordon starts to become not just an online tool, but he actually starts to be able to surprise you and predict the things that you're going to be craving. Gordon will end up knowing so much about you that he can plan your meals, write your shopping list, and even order your groceries for you. He takes away all the stress of cooking I talked about earlier. No more paradox of choice, no more feelings of inadequacy, and no more lack of inspiration. How do you get access to this? Well, it starts with a subscription. We need you to subscribe because we need to start learning a little bit about you. Initially, this is going to be free, and that lowers the barrier to entry, and it also takes us a little bit of time to learn about you. We'll support those free subscriptions with affiliate marketing, but we're also going to form partnerships with people right here in Norwich. So there's the Food Hub Cookery School, actually based in Suffolk, who we've just already joined on as a partner, but other local businesses like Naked Wines, who can recommend wines with your favorite recipes. Once we build up our community and we start to know more about our users, we can start to add the additional services I was talking about earlier, ordering your groceries, writing your own recipe book for you, and writing your shopping list. This is win-win for us as a business because we're going to draw revenue directly from our users, but also businesses like Ocado and Amazon in the US who distribute food. We're also planning exciting premium features like a hands-free mode. Speak to Gordon to make searches and keep the sticky fingers off your iPad. Of all the people that we asked, over half of them said they'd be willing to pay for this service. We're a team with proven experience taking small pieces of information and turning it into what you want and when you want it. We're very proud of Gordon, and he cannot wait to meet you. Thank you very much.
Judges, you've got a microphone if you want to ask a question.
Hello.
Hello.
Good presentation. Loved the graphics. I can't believe that you've just put those together over the last few days. Who put your hand up? Who's in graphics? Wow. My fellow judge here has just commented on your pinafore as well. Loves the pinny. Goes well with the beard. So my question to you is how will your startups are tough. You've got lots of ambition within your app. There's lots of functionality that you're going to need. You're not going to be able to deliver that all at once. How will you begin to fund this? Have you given your funding any thought? How will you, if you've given free subscriptions, how will you turn that into a paid subscription?
Yes, we talked a little bit about affiliate marketing. So initially, it does take time to learn about people. So when we start getting users on board, the main way we'll be starting to make revenue will be through those affiliates. So, we can partner quite nicely with lots of supermarkets or, food vendors. We can also partner with companies that sell white goods and things like that. And actually, oh, sorry. Apparently I'm done.